Ladies and gents, welcome back. It seems like Trudeau can't go anywhere in this country without getting either vitriol or just straight up snubbed by respectable people from our communities here in Canada. Now, recently in a trip from the Pope to Canada, the Pope was on an apology tour for the deplorable evil of Canadian Indigenous schools. This is... he wanted to come over and personally apologize for the Vatican's role in what took place in the residential schools in Canada. We all know of the history, contentious history of what went down there. But during the ceremonies, as people were coming to meet, a lot of the leaders from the Indigenous community were meeting with the Pope. And of course, the Prime Minister happened to be there. I don't think many of them even wanted the Prime Minister there. And well, you can see here in this video, Justin Trudeau getting absolutely snubbed by this Canadian hero of a man right there. And just a playback of that again, knowing full well that Trudeau's there and choosing to ignore him in complete disrespect to the Prime Minister's office and, well, the Prime Minister, maybe not the office, but the Prime Minister himself. What a champ. I understand that there's tremendous pressure in situations like this, but giving a snub like that speaks volumes, especially after the efforts that Trudeau has been putting out towards other things and neglecting simple things that he could be doing for the native populations here in Canada. We have no drinking water in some communities, and well, the amount of money he's been spending on other things in Canada. Now, this isn't the first time Trudeau's been snubbed. And here's another angle of this, by the way. Just this is from the Globe and Mail. Trying not to talk specifically about that too much, but here we have Guy Lafleur, was a famous Canadian hockey player and a beloved person in our country, and he recently passed away. And at his funeral, the family not keen on the Prime Minister's presence at that event, snubbing him completely. And, well, just leaving him to not be... There he is. There's the family speaking with the Premier of Quebec there, I believe that was. It's hard to tell when everyone's in their masks, but that was Guy Lafleur's family snubbing Trudeau in that scenario. And, of course, this is the most famous one. Here he is next to President Xi, trying to get himself situated at the United Nations, reaching over and saying, "Hey, buddy, how you doing there?" Snub, complete snub, total disgrace, absolute disgrace. And of course, there was that famous speech that he had. I forgot to pull up the video before this video, but he had a speech at the UN recently when most of the United Nations delegates walked out and just left and didn't want him there at all. But here's the the gist of it. Nobody likes Trudeau. In fact, there may be a couple of them. He's got one of those faces only a mother could love. And well, there we are. There's the general consensus around the world about our dear leader here in Canada, that we're hoping maybe a soon election. There's rumblings to get that guy out of here. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. Thought you'd like to see that. Keep on trucking.